they were playing Reverse 1999 again, and today we are continuing the mini chapter, chapter 5.5 or something, the special one after chapter 5, the star. And I am wondering, my tarot readings are a bit rusty, but I'm wondering if the mysterious woman, her number or name would be the number in Major Arcana that is the star, which I don't remember. Sorry, White, I'm suddenly a ghost. Which I don't remember, but I can look up immediately. 17? Is it? I hope it is. I hope Wikipedia never leads you astray. Almost never. Well, in my days, back in my days, because I'm old, Wikipedia was actually very frowned upon. So I'm prone to kind of, I don't know why, I'm prone to dousing it right now, but honest to God, it wrote a lot of essays for me. Well, the informations on it were part of many of my essays. But we're still with our two daughters. They just finished reading the Weird Mysterious Report, and we're now at chapter or part 4 of possibly 5, so this video is going to be very short, which is nice because I have to edit it and post it right after. So let's get to it. Divination in the day. You will meet countless great diviners before the real answer is revealed. Foreshadowing that this is not gonna give us that many answers. Oh, I didn't have one of. Oh, also don't mind my fluffy hair. They have been worse, but today is not. It's a decent hair day actually. There is no moonlight during the daytime. Sorry, but the moon is not the only choice for divination.
Judging from the omen, it's at the northwest, the beginning and the ending of the ring, where the wall reflects repeatedly.
Where the wall reflects repeatedly? What does it mean? Holding the crystal orb with both hands, Matilda keeps adjusting her position while trying to figure out the vague vision in the sphere. Sotheby follows her with a curious face.
The northwest of SPDM. This one is straightforward. The beginning and the ending of the ring is not a problem either. The icon of the computing center is exactly the Ouroboros, a serpent eating its own tail. Here we are. But where the wall reflects repeatedly, does that mean a closed room with mirrors?
Would just be with a lot of metal all around. There's a lot of metal here. Probably reflects everything.
The mirror in the display center is a huge kinescope in the wall.
Oh, never mind.
And the one in the airtight laboratory is a crystal clear observation window. The one in the rehab center? No. The mirrors in the operation room have been replaced with curved electronic screens of steel structure after that xenopilot made a scene.
That's Leah. It wasn't a scene, it was a rescue operation.
So, where is the answer?
Is the inside of any of these reflective? She slowly turns around, trying to find the perfect angle for a clearer vision. Whoa, a white figure storms away from her side, almost bumping off the orb she tightly holds.
Hey! You just hit me! Shouldn't you apologize?
Oh, just a researcher.
Where did you come from, dork? Wasting my time.
What do you mean, dork? How dare you? That's the great Matilda Buonish. The man groans a curse and hastily leaves the sus. This place with a hand covering his nose and mouth.
What? How could he say that? That's rude!
Very rude.
That gentleman doesn't look well.
Oh.
He's covering his face. His nose is running with purple liquid. Oh dear. Did he drink a whole bottle of purple Crysandra juice?
Purple what? I doubt that. Oh, but Ube is very popular right now. Maybe.
He needs treatment immediately. Oh, if only I had brought the Phoenix heart nerves with me.
You, what?
He ran towards the rehab center. Nothing to worry about. Just another patient trying to prove he has recovered.
Okay. That seems like it's gonna be a problem though. The Asti man has disappeared completely. The little incident doesn't raise anyone's attention.
The rehab center has all the
Mai.
facilities and medicines he needs. He will be properly treated.
Alright.
But why is he wearing the uniform of Laplace?
Oh?
And where's the receptionist here?
Oh? The lobby of the Scientific Computing Center welcomes them with a deafening silence. The counter is no longer busy with people, with an auto recognition device instead.
Does
I
everyone
read
go
it
to the
wrong.
weekend party night?
But with an auto recognition device instead. Probing around the counter, the temporary investigator seems determined to dig out a party gramophone from somewhere.
Absolutely not. The researchers here are too busy to do that. The computing center is working on the most urgent and vital project, the research on the immunity to the storm. We should not disturb them unless it's an emergency. So please stop calling the office and put down the telephone, Miss Sotheby. This is not the ear of a tea kettler, and it won't take you to any twist balls.
I wonder if that research will go anywhere. I have so much plot to go through, I can't wait to know about it. The monitor assistant can't stand the difference in their terminology anymore.
Je sais qu'elle est débutante, mais quand même, elle est trop bizarre.
I know she's a rookie, but even so, she's way too unbelievable.
Guide new members with caution on patience. Trigger the afflatus at the right time. J'avoue que Verten a remporté une victoire temporaire sur ça.
I have to admit, Bertie is doing it better than me for now. She's so cute. She's doing amazing though. Her mumbling is interrupted by the owner of the cheerful footstep. Sorry.
Miss Boonish, I just read the map on the counter. You mentioned where the wall reflects repeatedly. Does the vision refer to the racquetball center here? You see, its icon is a bouncing ball.
I actually think that Vertin is thriving because she is a permissive parent. And to someone so lively, maybe too strict of a guideline only can hurt. And Matilda thrives in order, and she is like a tiger mother. So when she is looking after Bertin's children, she's having a hard time because they were raised in a not exactly linear setting. I wouldn't know how to describe it better. Oh,
Let me take a look.
Racquetball center? Its icon is a bouncing ball.
Found it. This is really the right direction. Next, empty boxes, glasswares, and copper pieces. Looks like our destination has piles of metal.
I was onto it. The vision in the orb is growing clearer, proving that they're heading in the right direction. That eases Matilda's upset mind.
Good job, Assistant Sotheby.
Cute.
I have to say, I might have gone a bit too hard on you. You are more capable than I thought. Thanks to your prompt reminder, we have saved quite some time.
That is very much for her.
Sotheby is glad to help.
You guys are cute. Adorable even. The young lady gladly hops along the way. Sorry. Well, she doesn't give up pestering at Matilda's crystal orb.
Miss Boonish, since you're such a talented diviner, why don't you just divine the reason for the storm with your inherited arcanum ability?
Can she do that?
According to Ms. Moisson, the reason still remains a mystery. If the crystal orb can reveal its truth, everything will be much easier for Vertin and her team.
I feel like if she could have done that, she would have done it already though.
Define the reason for the storm?
That seemed like she was scandalized. Is that how you say it? Scandalizzata in Italian. That seemed like a scandalous suggestion. There you go. I went around it. The brave assumption astonished this great diviner. She almost drops the orb.
That's impossible for sure. It's a typical mistake of laymen to believe one can see everything through divination. You are an expert on potions and arcane creatures, but you have little knowledge on other subjects. Haven't you received any systematic education on arcanum?
Good question, shouldn't she?
Education on Arcanum? I'm of course well educated in Arcanum, with Ms. Morsel as my tutor, and my arcane friends such as Typhon from the Auto Island, Jupiter, and...
What? Who?
Alright, enough.
is a big mood though. That's how you talk to children though. She shakes her head, stopping her from listening another name for an arcane creature that nobody has ever heard of.
I have understood the fact that the education you have received is not systematical, or say incomplete, imperfect, inelegant.
Inelegant?
But don't worry, because you are talking to the kind-hearted Matilda. She will spend her valuable time to make it up for you.
So lucky. The great marital assistant clears her throat and starts recalling what she learned when she was 12. What a memory.
In fact, the system of arcanum knowledge is not completely separated from that of human science. For example, the modern pharmacy and chemistry actually originated from the experiments of potions and alchemy in the ancient times. They developed into two different systems because arcanists focused more on the knowledge ignored by scientists, which is gnosis. The knowledge we learn from divination is exactly under this category.
Okay.
Wow!
So they are not opposite. Maybe two ramifications of the same doctrine? You do say doctrine, right? Oh goodness. Sotheby's eyes light up with amazement. Matilda takes out her notebook and draws a brief sketch in it. Where is the crystal ball now, though? Have we stopped?
Let me fill you in with more details. If two human researchers test Snell's law at two different places at the same time without making any mistakes, they will always reach the same conclusion.
Okay.
Or if two potionists use the same ingredients and follow the same formula to make the cough cough stop stop potion separately, their products will also have similar effects.
Okay.
However, if two diviners respectively perform divination on the same thing, they will probably see totally different visions.
I believe that.
Because what the divination shows is merely omens. The interpretation of these omens is in fact a kind of subjective deduction based on the reality, and there is no such thing as a standard answer. Even if the two diviners draw the same conclusion, it is more of a coincidence than a result that implies generalizability. So diviners never check the accuracy of their divination through the review of peers.
Yes. Also, it's not the same. This is fictional, and also technically, if you don't believe in tarot reading, that can be fictional too. I am skeptical, but I did do some tarot readings, and I did them mostly on the internet because I was scared of offending someone if I did them in real life in front of people. So I only did it during parties. And when I did them I was on Tumblr. Or other social or forums. Sometimes they'd also ask other people with blogs to do the same question, and it kind of ended up going in different direction, but the conclusion seemed similar, and sometimes even tipo is Italian, sorry. Tipo is like we question for me would go, for example, toward career, and the same question for someone else would go toward like love life or something like that. I'm bad at reading love stuff, but one time during a birthday party for my friend, I did tarot for everyone, and I freaked out a friend of her boyfriend because the moon came out for a love reading, and I told him, because the deck has a little instruction or a guide with the cards, and I was using the same example for him. So I told him, the moon means like anxiety and uncertainty, but for this specific deck of cards, the moon is like going through a forest and you see a shape in the distance and you're not very sure if it's just a boulder or a rock or a very, very scary big bear. Just in case, you keep moving and you go toward it, but it probably is a bear. And actually, he had this weird experience when escaping like his scout excursion while he was in the forest to go see a lady. To go see a possible girlfriend, but then things did not work out, and I was telling him there is uncertainty and you are not sure if what you're doing is working and if who you want to see is up for it, and he was like very, very freaked out because it looked like the card was the card for him. But also a lot of tarot reading in person is kind of figuring out what exactly the person wants to hear, and you can kind of figure out the kind of advice that they need. It's not always, or at least how I read them, it's not always, oh my god, you're the best person ever, or ooh, this is a bad thing for you. It's usually just they kind of maybe need a bit of encouragement or they need help, because I stopped doing tarot. I did them for free always because it doesn't feel right for me to get paid for tarot readings, even if I am very, very good at them. Or at least I think I probably helps me just giving advice to people. But I stopped doing them online too because it attracts desperate people, and if I cannot help them, I feel very guilty. So I usually just do them for my friends because I'm bad at giving advice. But tarot cards are very fun when you don't weaponize them. I don't like how some people read cards and just use them to steer vulnerable people. But if you use them for fun, it can be your job, as long as you do not position yourself as being this higher being with all the answers. But they are fun if they are a bit more lighthearted, to me. That's my opinion. Sorry, let's go ahead.
And this is an example of gnosis. Unlike human sense, it is unique and possesses no universality.
Okay. Wait, I actually did not understand it. Okay, now I get it. Sorry, I had to reread it. She puts it away and wiggles her index finger.
In other words, even if someone finds out a reason for the storm through divination, they can't have other diviners verify it, because 100 different diviners will give out 100 different conclusions. The scene will be even busier than a concert at Musikverein.
I see that. It can't be peer-reviewed, so you can't be certain. Maybe you could do it for yourself, though. You could check in and see what you see, and maybe it will be helpful in another way.
That being said, the more possible result we get from the divination is nothing. Divination cannot bring knowledge which the diviners have never learned. The divination of such world-class knowledge, as complicated as the reason for the storm, can only be performed by world-class diviners. We may find one or two diviners like that if time continues to be reversed.
Maybe your mom?
Like Nostradamus.
Oh.
But he lived in the 16th century.
Oh, that's a long way.
Besides, even Nostradamus is not always right.
But Miss Buaniche is! Thanks to your divination, we're getting closer and closer to that report, right?
You are right! Finding items, interpreting dreams, and making simple prophecies. All these things are just a breeze for the bright and clever Matilda.
I love this.
But inquiring about the storm is beyond my ability, and it will only bring misfortune. I will never make such a stupid mistake.
Wow, you're very self-aware though. You're not overconfident. I like this. You do not... What is... Hubris? Was it? Is it overconfidence or something like that? I think hubris is a word though. Matilda regains a radiant appearance.
In fact, this half of the report and the handwriting of the author are perfect divination media. Besides, our target is not far away from us, and I'm familiar with the surroundings, which have made things much easier than usual. It is true diviners can improve the accuracy and controllability of their gnosis by practicing repeatedly, holding the rituals properly, and making targeted preparations. But that still doesn't mean the result will be absolutely accurate.
Sazabi notes, no one can tell from her face whether she truly understands that announcement or not. Reading the vision in the orb, Matilda leads Sotheby around another corner nimbly.
The report says that person who mentioned the School of Numbers claimed she was enlightened about the year of the next storm.
You told me that I will learn about the author soon, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe they are not an NPC that will disappear suddenly. I thought they were gonna die of screen or become evil.
Is that also by divination?
I am not sure what kind of arcane skills they used, but numbers are indeed a kind of omen too. I am not talking about the specific knowledge of mathematics, but the numbers themselves, because they are even more abstract than images and languages as kind of symbol. Even so, there is no way for us to verify this prophet, unless it really comes true. That is also why it takes almost nothing to spread a prophecy. My mother told me many people in the outside world write to the Foundation every day, claiming to be prophets who can predict the doomsday and thus requesting unemployment benefits.
Okay, I understand skepticism now.
A Tuesday. Unemployment benefits? Oh my!
Can I do that too?
The outside world is far more wonderful than I thought. How fascinating.
You're very, very optimistic, baby.
This Boanish is even greater than I expected.
You bet! Wait, did you mean I was not the greatest?
That's not what she meant. She meant she thought you were great, but even she couldn't anticipate how great you were. They have reached the end of the corridor. Oh, so much metal. Matilda puts away the orb and looks at a wooden door with no sign in front of her. This is where the vision leads them to, the room next to the racquetball center.
Here we are, Miss Sotheby. Now, this is the moment to verify the result of my divination.
What were we looking for? I forgot already. She opens the door with a slight push. Not to be continued. Good thing I'm playing the next one right away. I knew it, goddammit. Okay. Hello? Narrator! Oh my goodness!
If you look at the ground after the rain, you can often see a wet, long trail, like this one. At the end of the trail, there may be a snail slowly crawling forward. Yes, forward. The snail marks the direction for us. But what if we don't see any snails at either end? How are we going to distinguish the direction to the future from that to the past?
We need a criterion. Sorry, but I have no idea. Probably is criterio in Italian. Well, I assume that's what it means.
Criterion? Well said, darling.
Just so
To
nice.
figure something out, you always need to make deductions based on facts and logical reasoning. What you see is not necessarily true, but what is logical is, because we haven't witnessed or experienced anything illogical so far. If something like that actually happens, it must be because we are too ignorant to understand it for the moment. This point was firmly believed by those researchers who worked in the house like canned sardines. It remained true to them until the first drop of rain rose. The sardines suddenly found that the knowledge they possessed couldn't support the point anymore. The can was opened, revealing a completely different thinking pattern to them.
Oh, we're talking about time.
Whatever they used to
Didn't
name
get
the
it.
can, There was
Right
still
away.
a crevice left between the inside and the outside, and it could be ripped open again at any time.
What happened then?
The chaos didn't last. If it really was the rain that swept away the snail and messed up time, then we should look at the silver lining.
Silver lining?
Does it mean we will find out the truth of time once the secret of the rain is revealed? There has never been a shortcut like this one, since time is only an intangible concept.
What do you mean?
So then, observation stations were built all over the globe. The staff learned how to collect and keep the valuable samples efficiently in no time. The little boxes they used to store the raindrops are still being upgraded even now. Order and silence were brought back to the labs. Every piece of gear was placed back on the right track. It was a grand feat, and no one could have accomplished it inside this huge, cumbersome machine except another machine.
Lucy
She took
reference?
no sides
Yes.
and sought only predictable results.
Lucy.
That's why she made a decision as soon as she read that report and its attachment on her desk. The former was about a delicate component which flapped like a butterfly in that huge machine. And the latter was a piece of paper full of circles and dots.
Wait. Delicate component? Piece of paper full of circle and dots? I'm lost again.
Then she stored the information on her hard disk and destroyed the report.
I got it. Now I got it. I was lost for 0.5 seconds.
And the paper which claimed to have recorded the locations where the storm might happen, yes, the one with the butterfly-like drawings, was retained for data comparison. It seems she's satisfied with the result.
So, okay. Lucy destroyed the report? Maybe I did not understand correctly. I'm gonna release. Oh, perfect. I forgot it does this. Okay, so. Okay, everyone freaked out. A machine stepped up, regained order and silence in the labs, took no side, and sought only predictable results. That's why she made a decision as soon as she read that report. Its attachment on her desk. The former was about a delicate component which flapped like a butterfly in that huge machine. Then she stored the information on her hard disk and destroyed the report. So, but I am understanding this correctly. She destroyed the report, and the paper which claimed to have recorded the locations where the storm might happen was retained for data comparison. She said she memorized in her hard disk the information in that way retained, or maybe we will see it. No, because there were pieces torn off in the report, so I think she destroyed the part of the report and then kept. Why did she destroy? Oh, because she kept only things with predictable results. So she is destroying the report and keeping the data to see if it can be used to predict results, or it can be used as a reliable source. Okay, but I think I understood. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a bit obsessive if I don't understand. Okay. Round. The Lament in silence. Wait, this is not the author, right? Must be the machine? Doesn't look like her. It's fine, we'll discover it anyway. The Lament in silence, I was saying. That invisible hand raised up high easily plucks a star from the sky. Question? The light is dim here. Archive cabinets and unorganized files are everywhere, punctuated by strange devices in Laplace style. It seems like an abandoned utility room. You think.
Where are we? Lost and found at the racquetball center?
She waves away the dust and struggles her way along the toppling cabinets.
The orb showed copper pieces. We need to find something that seems to be locked, but is actually not.
On it, boss? Could it be a computer? Locked, actually not. A drawer? Drawer? Yes, that's the name.
Found it! Nothing can stop the genius, Matilda.
Good thing you're here, because I was lost. She finds what she's looking for in a rusty drawer. I knew it. I'm a genius. I'm Genius Matilda herself. Obviously, the report has been here for a very long time. Its corners curl because of the damp air. Luckily, the writing is still recognizable.
The trip to Egypt didn't go smoothly.
Oh.
The ship was hit by a common storm at sea. We were lost in the fog after that. Completely off course.
Alive though?
And something emerged from the water. Since the first storm, the Foundation has received frequent sightings of arcane creatures which should have been extinct in history. I had no idea what I was shooting at, even after I emptied the clip.
Ooh. So she was not an arcanist, if I remember correctly. I was a bit lost. I forgot a bit of info. She doesn't have a number because she is not exactly an arcanist. She has arcanist blood though.
And I didn't know what to do. Those arcanists brought us back on course. She names the precise longitude and latitude of our location, even without using the sextant in the spare cabin.
Jesus. That's some weird awareness she has.
I wonder how she did that. Perhaps the world did look different in her eyes.
Well, she was speaking your language and another language at the same time because you didn't understand each other. Or so you said. So I don't doubt that.
Then when I was about to step on a random plank on the ship, she suddenly dragged me back. I thought it was only an inappropriate joke. The next second, the plank broke.
Goodness.
I was stunned and asked her how she saw that coming. She just answered me as if we were talking about the weather.
Because that plank is deformed like a rhombus.
I was confused. Where is the rhombus?
Shapes.
She laughed.
The rhombus can't be seen with eyes. You shall close your eyes, hearken to the teaching of the Supreme Existence, and seize the moment of afflatus.
Of course, I didn't see anything. Nor did I understand what the moment of afflatus was. Perhaps it's just another privilege enjoyed by arcanists, just like their right to be lunatic.
The afflatus is the little symbol or their element in the game, like in the fighting system. And Matilda also mentioned it, like the awakening the afflatus or something. Does it mean, is it maybe correlated to the star afflatus?
Nevertheless, she reached the correct conclusion in a completely wrong way. Is it really possible?
To you is the wrong way. It seems like the right way if it works.
Anyway, she saved my life. But that was not enough to settle the differences between us. She remained rejective to working with the Foundation, and I finally gave up on the attempt to persuade them. My mission on that trip was not to make contact with them. Besides, what we needed was builders of the storm observation system, not some liars who would only make things worse.
Why do you think she's a liar? After she saved you too.
As for the shelter they took from the storm...
There's some rigid thinking.
She wouldn't say a word, as if she were dealing with a spy who pried to find out the deepest secrets of the arcanists.
I don't know if she actually meant to come off like that. From having 37 in the plot, I can tell she comes off as a much worse person than she is. She just lacks a lot of empathy, so maybe she's also not very aware of how to people, not that she isn't a person if she lacks the awareness or the empathy. You're still a person, but to other people it kind of can feel like a bit of an uncanny valley feeling maybe. I'm not sure though, because sometimes, not always, I go to the totally opposite direction and I cry for a week because a fictional character dies. So I cannot exactly understand it. The point is that if she is like 37, I think they come off as a little harsher than they actually are. Which is understandable if you don't want to associate with someone like that, but I don't think you should assume that she is looking at you like you are a freak or a bad person. Just because they don't know how to express themselves the way you were used to.
In the end, Hugh mediated between us. He gave me an address in Istanbul to which I could send the letters to contact them. After that, I spent more than half a year in the Egypt office. Things were even worse there than I expected. Some have gone missing after the storm. The people who were supposed to be in the Egypt office, according to the member list stored in the headquarters in 1985, were not there when I arrived.
Oh.
The situation could be caused by the limitations of the transmission of paper-based materials, or because the computer was not yet popularized to every corner of the globe at the time. One minor mistake of a copyist could develop into a huge difference. Besides that, the chaos inside Laplace was an even worse issue. I learned that someone published the paper Samplings of Global and Regional Chaotic Energy Route Changes in the name of Butterfly of Lorentz.
What did they... Samplings of global and regional chaotic energy route changes. Butterfly of Lorentz.
Apparently they secretly used our sampling sites, yet their research direction and conclusion were radically different from Laplace's. The researchers equally divided into two schools, one sticking to the human technologies they have focused on, and one changing their direction to Arcanum.
I actually never understood it properly. Was the Lorentz people, like X and stuff, secret, or I think they are either a branch, or at this point I don't think they are, but I thought they either were a branch like Laplace, or they were some secret thing, because I think they took they absorbed the Regulus or something at the start of the plot. I don't remember very well. Maybe I should look into it. I don't know if I will. I think I will leave this in the video, so maybe you are quicker to explain to me than I am to look it up, but I will still look it up.
At the time, it was still too early to decide which direction was right, without sufficient experimental data. But many already believed that if time continued to be reversed, human technology would only keep falling into decline, while Arcanum, which relies on personal ability, would rise again. It's true that Gnosis cannot be copied, verified by an independent third party, or comprehended through reasoning. Its nature decides that it cannot lay the foundation of science or be popularized to every ordinary person. It takes solid marble to build a castle, not slippery sand.
Solid marble. So Arcanum is slippery sand, because it varies from person to person, and science is a bit more stable because you can recreate. Oh, it's what Matilda was saying.
Even so, what harm will it do to rely on Arcanum when the underlying logic of all things has become unreasonable? Before the disagreement was settled, the storm in 1987 was predicted. We were ordered to return to the headquarters 24 hours before its arrival. But the prediction was not accomplished by Laplace. A captive from Manus Vindictae names the precise date of that storm.
Oh.
Our enemies, those lunatic xenophobes, valuing only pure blood, made it further than we did.
The author is mixed. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I hope they never meet Manus Vindictae, because they are so dead if they do.
Yes, we built observation stations, we made countless deductions, we developed multiple simulation models. We made efforts, we sacrificed life, we did whatever we could. Yet the result was that we didn't find any other regions immune to the storm, except the headquarters and another one in North America. In the end, 95% of the branch members were reversed, 87.9% of the equipment was destroyed, and 100% of our predictions failed. In conclusion, our endeavor brought no achievements. As for the captive from Manus Vindictae, the delirium patient who claims that oracles flowed under his parietal bone.
What?
When we asked him how he learns the precise date of the storm, he burst into laughter.
How do they do this?
Can't you hear it? Has God left you behind when he spread his grace?
Apparently. Apparently, because I'm not hearing shit.
Then he smashed his own skull with a handcuff.
Weren't you restraining them? Why only handcuffs? Well, I guess you did not. It's fine. You're not to blame exactly.
Yes. There was no doubt. He was an incurable lunatic.
One with knowledge, though.
But his insane nonsense was exactly the reason we survived the storm again. No matter how unreasonable or illogical it was, or how much a lie it sounded like. So we'd better believe we shouldn't go out in black today because the fish is swimming in the water. We'd better believe in the existence of the non-physical, everlasting, transcendent world where everyone's soul is a number. We'd better believe in the supreme existence which caused the disorder of time by merely casting its shadow. That means the life of individuals means nothing more than rubbish, and the world is but an imperfect ruin where only the chosen ones will pass the trial, where the rest will be eliminated by the rain.
See, one thing I actually don't understand though about her is not spreading the knowledge. I don't know why they wouldn't. She said that she promised to a rock. She promised not to share the information with someone who doesn't have a soul number. But why? That's still alive. That's still a lot of lives that you are deciding not to. Without, you do not have the right. You do not have the right to decide who's worth leaving. That's actually pretty shitty.
How am I supposed to do that?
Oh, I feel that.
Finally, I made up my mind to write to her. I didn't expect her to answer my questions. All I wanted was to confirm if she had survived that storm.
Oh.
For the sake of our peaceful talk about the rhombus.
Or maybe she didn't. Maybe that's the one.
Yet what I heard from them was a simple announcement of her death.
Oh.
With only 2 words.
Fuck.
She died. Then it burned and turned to ashes in a second.
Wow.
On the same day, the first and only timekeeper who just took office, the 12-year-old child, returned alone from the storm.
It's the third storm, right? The one, oh, baby. I thought it was the 5th, but I also confuse 3 and 5 very often in life. I think I am, it's not, it's dyscalculia. It runs in the family. It runs in the family. If you know light also has the genes. and also one of my psychologists from the past did say, maybe that's a problem with your numbers. I think I have a problem with my numbers. And also this doesn't help, it's all numbers.
In the outside world at that point. And that was how I knew she was right.
It is right in front of you.
But if there is a God, why are you playing such a prank on us after we had suffered from the collapse of all the existing orders and the failure of all the great laws?
It must be sadistic. I didn't say that. Who said that?
If this is what she calls a glimpse of the supreme existence, the moment of afflatus, do you have to present it in such a cruel way? The last 2 digits in the number of the year after that storm were exactly her name and her number.
What? Wait. The last 2 digits of the year of the storm. 87 then. So it wasn't 27.
77.
77! You said 87! You said it was 1987 when it reversed. Maybe I read it wrong. See, I don't do numbers. 77. Interesting. I had a 7 right though. The report ends here. 2 digits. That's the full stop of the story.
Incroyable! Incroyable! C'est vrai! Quelqu'un a vraiment fait cette prophétie!
Unbelievable, unbelievable. It's actually true. Someone did make that prophecy.
Bertin and Soneto will be thrilled to know what we found! Well done, Miss Sotheby! You performed as well as a formal investigator! We need to submit this report to your instructor immediately!
Grabbing the papers tightly, Matilda turns around with excitement. Oh, I don't know if they would be very excited to know that you found it. I think it was lost for a reason. Sotheby isn't the person standing there. Where is Sotheby?
What are you doing in other people's rooms?
Who's this? Oh, sorry. I'm looking respectfully. Goodness. You are in my thumbnail. You will be my thumbnail, probably. Goodness gracious. Who's this? More question marks. Wait, what did you say? In other people's room. The report is snatched away.
This is my personal item. You have no rights to take it.
My bad.
Please leave immediately.
Sure. Did I hear his voice somewhere?
This is a precious record that should have been submitted to the Foundation!
Where did I... Maybe... Or maybe the same voice actor voiced some NPC. Maybe that's what I heard.
According to Administration and Regulations for Dispatch Personnel, St. Pavlov Foundation Decree number 259, every member of the Foundation, when acting as a field investigator, is required to create a comprehensive investigation report of all their actions and promptly submit it.
You messed with the wrong gal.
And they are obliged to ensure the authenticity, objectivity, and impartiality of the report. No personal bias is allowed in the content.
Oh, never mind.
If you have read this report, miss, you should know that it's not even qualified to be filed.
Why? There's too much personal bias?
This is an emergency!
The Storm Reformation Act is still new to her. She can't think of any article to support her point of view. She racks her brain for words, but before she makes it, the other person starts talking with one of his eyebrows raised.
I can tell from your uniform, you are a student of SPDM, or... This is Laplace. Do you have your guardian's approval to leave the school, Miss Underage Student?
Goodness.
Ufal? I don't need that. I am not a student. You are talking to the exceptionally promoted monitor assistant of SPDM. Here is my ID.
There you go, she's just young. She holds her ID card high, as if she's holding her flag of liberty. But she is ignored. The adult walks directly to a swivel chair in the room and pays attention to an educational toy on the table.
Did you just ignore a formal administrator of the Foundation? This monitor assistant will report every misbehavior of yours. Every little bit of them.
I think she is against someone that's a bit out of her league. In demeanor, if anything else. Wordless, the monitor assistant can't be more embarrassed in her life. She looks around just to find that Sotheby is gone. Luckily, the chief assistant learns faster than she expects. The familiar sing-song tone is making a report to her own tutor outside the half-open door.
Miss Moisson, we found that report here.
An adult! Save us!
The great Miss Buanish and I discovered some important information. I came to you and Madame Z immediately after we read it.
Oh, we came with 2 adults?
Miss Buanish, why are you confronting Mr. Chair?
Mr. Chair? Sotheby stands at the door. Her head is tilted. 2 adults are behind her. Yes.
I didn't
Our
expect
hero.
to see the second half of that report here in your room, Adler.
Adler? Oh my... Adler. Where did I hear Adler, I remember an Adler. Why do I remember only names and non context? Why? What? It was in an event. It was... he's from Laplace. Is Adler someone in the Kiperina event? I cannot remember. I probably heard him in that event. Heard the name because I did not see that beautiful, beautiful face. This time, the owner of the voice can't be ignored. The swivel chair unwillingly turns around.
Don't call me that, friend. Why not just call me Enigma?
Enigma?
Just like everyone else. Relax. I know nicknames mean no harm.
Enigma? But also Enigma Adler? Adler Enigma? Don't call me that. Sorry, I will not call you that then. Enigma.
But I don't
Beautiful.
understand. How is a report filled with meaningless words of any concern to you, Madam Z?
Why do you have it though?
It provides
the brother
information
from
about
Laplace.
Arcanist Group 13 is now dealing with.
Yeah, the brother from Laplace. He's the brother from Laplace. He's the writer's brother. Okay, I got it now. Sorry, what did you say about... Oh, okay.
If possible, please give it to me.
Can I have a copy at least?
Of course.
Oh.
How can I turn down a request from Constantine's chief of staff? Take it away. I hope you don't mind the mold on it.
There's no mold. I didn't see. The researcher stays seated on the chair. Oh my god, so many S's. And casually ends out the report. Madame Z smiles. She seems glad to see that Enigma still has the energy to be sarcastic. But clearly, the monitor assistant can't tolerate such a blatant violation of staff regulations.
Please pay attention to your manners and do not bring disgrace to the computing center, Mr. Rude.
He just said his name. Miss Mosan taps her on the shoulder and quickly looks in the direction of the door.
Ms. Buanish?
My
Miss
god.
Sotheby? You've done a great job. I'm sure what you have found would be of great help to Timekeeper. And I will report your active performance in this mission to SPDM as soon as possible, Miss Buanish.
Hihi.
We need to further analyze the files you found. The first on the scene could provide more detailed information. Let's get out of here.
Contribution exceptionnelle!
Active performance? The keywords give this young monitor assistant a giddy pleasure. She can't help but ignore everything else Miss Mosan says.
Oh là là, exceptionnel! Non, non! Calme-toi, Mathilda. I didn't accomplish it alone. Assistant Sotheby also played a significant role.
Oh, good kid.
Hooray!
They're friends now. A loud cheer interrupts Matilda's mumbling.
That is to say, Miss Burnish, we can start preparing the balloons and flowers for
For
the
the ball?
ball. Speaking of which, this monitor assistant still needs to think about it. By the way, just call me Matilda.
Oh, they're friends. My daughters are friends. She struggles to get out of Sotheby's passionate hug. The great joy brought by Miss Mosan makes her action clumsy. Cheering and discussing, the girls leave the room. Madame Z carefully puts the valuable report away. The researcher swivels the chair again and hides himself in the fortress made of dusty items. He talks through cabinets and equipment in a slow manner.
There will be no advance in human technology. You think so? Even the Madame Z has given up on the study of theoretical physics and become a politician.
Ooh, theoretical physics?
No. I've never thought of that.
He turns to the door with a faint smile. Were they colleague? Click. The door is closed. I wanted the lore. I wanted the lore. I want the Madame Z lore. 6! There is a 6! We are 1 hour in. God damn it, it's gonna be long. New direction. Wow! Whole 60! And I don't know what it is. Ah, this is the wilderness. New direction. A new steam whistle sounds. By all means, aboard the ship. This is Lucy. Then this is Enigma. Maybe? I don't know. I hope this is short. So I do not have to edit too much. The drama have ended. All is profoundly hushed in this cold and dark room. The researcher sighs and starts settling the messy papers and dusty tools on the table. Why is it mistaken for a utility room? Is it because of the mess? Metallic footsteps come from outside the door.
I am astonished by the fact that you are interacting with others.
Oh, is he a loner? Another trespasser.
They broke in.
Oh, I could have... Well, I'm gonna do it later. The robot in charge of the Laplace Scientific Computing Center shrugs and refuses to make any comment. She has already heard all of the information she needs in the corridor.
If it was a complaint that you were making, you know it is within your rights to submit an interdepartmental complaint within 7 days after the incident.
Damn, sorry. I forgot that design is... These two characters... Laplace is stacked. Laplace is fucking stacked. What the hell?
Don't bother. That file means nothing to me. I didn't file it because it is a report against the rules. Why bother to submit such a log full of personal feelings and emotional behaviors to our great, rigorous foundation?
Sorry, I sneezed. Oh, I for sure thought she was being censored.
Is that so? I am gratified to find that you still have some sense.
Oh.
I too am gratified that you still have no idea that I was being sarcastic.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
She's a robot, dude. How was she supposed to know? Even kids that don't have a certain part of the brain developed yet cannot understand sarcasm. Do not joke around with kids with sarcasm because they do not get it. My family always does it. We are at a baby boom in my father's side of the family. All of my cousins are babying up. They are very cute. Everyone is very cute. But not for me. I do not like kids enough for all that. But the uncles all try to make jokes with the kids, and the kids don't understand it because they use sarcasm. And I do not want to be like a know-it-all and explain to them kids don't do sarcasm. But I feel so bad when everyone laughs and the kid looks up so confused. The poor babies.
Never mind. What do you want from me, Madam Lucy?
He asks as she bends down and reorganizes the papers scattered all over the place. He didn't ask you to do that. Don't do this. Don't touch his things. This is the best effort he cares to make to receive a guest. Oh, he was doing that. Yes, he asked as he bent down. I read it wrong.
You went all the way to this dusty, rundown place so hurriedly that you even forgot to put on that pathetic mask.
Why are we being mean?
This is not because of some old files, I assume.
Why are we being mean? Is she also morally grey? Is that why we're being mean? Or are you just a rude man? The faceless robot inclines its head in agreement.
Certainly. I hope you can be the cryptographer of the Manus Vindictae's ritual. You are still the best.
The what?
You are asking me, a human, to decode the ritual of a pure-blood arcanist group? I don't see how I'll be helpful to this project.
Okay, I think he is Mr. Brother.
You cannot evaluate your own level of being of value, Adler.
Oh, he doesn't use that name. The researcher keeps unfolding more dusty folders without raising his eyes from the table.
Well, you evaluate our value. Test us in experiments you set. Prove the hypotheses by exhaustion, make mistakes, and start all over again. You repeat the process like a roaring locomotive that pulls the research center out of this chaotic disaster. You question not what is ahead of you, nor whether the path you've taken will be regular or easy. The only idea you planted into your little brain is to move forward, to improve.
That's pretty limited. I understand the hostility, maybe?
Thank you for your compliment. Credit goes to everyone.
I don't know if it was a compliment, girl.
That was not even a... Miss Mirgar.
That's how she perceived, though. Apparently, it's a compliment for her to be very linear. Well, it said she likes predictable.
Guess you agree. A life without creativity is not worth living. And that's the life that I wake up to every day.
Oh.
I'm no longer the person you thought you came here for.
Oh. Please do find time to do your silly creative tasks. This is a PSA brought to you by me and also Enigma, apparently.
I'll never be able to combine human technology and Arcanum. And I'll never comprehend even the slightest part of it.
Baby, I feel bad.
I am useless to you.
If you were, you wouldn't be here, maybe. He squared up the paper on the desk in a grumpy manner, making a huge knocking noise.
I don't expect someone made of tin to understand the human mind. But I beg of you, leave me alone.
The robot ignores his emotional speech and keeps talking, because she doesn't register emotion, maybe.
The work of analyzing the masks of Manus Vindicte did not go well. A side effect occurs in the researchers, and it is getting worse. The isolation wards on the basement level are overwhelmed.
What a scene. Have you aborted the experiment?
I like your face so much. Sorry.
Not yet. We have conducted the Arcanum imaging experiment on the masks and found a component which also exists in the raindrops of the storm.
I remembered. He is Adler is the name of what's the ferrofluid character? The yellow with the bowl. He's the boyfriend of that character. You told me in the comment that the character had a boyfriend, and that is him. Adler was its name. His name. I got this. Huh? If you want me to remember context, make it gay, and I will remember it. There you go. Eventually, because it took me like 10 minutes.
But knowing what it is composed of does not help explain how it works. What we're looking for is the original ritual that the Manus cast on them.
Sorry, I lost track a bit. We conducted an Arcanum imaging experiment on the masks and found a component which also exists in the raindrops. Okay, you are doing that. Okay, I know what you're doing. Alright. Okay, no wait, I understand everything. Sorry.
You're trying to figure out one's career planning from one's physical examination report. I wonder why it is not working. Even if somehow you manage to find the original ritual, you still need a proper environment to test it, which is the outside world with a coming storm.
That's a risky test. The researcher turns to her, wisdom and sarcasm glow in his eyes.
That's why we can't tell if we're getting results. Even if we had the right ritual, proper permission from the Foundation to travel, and strong-minded volunteer subjects.
Right.
Experiments performed in the Ivory Tower won't succeed because...
An experiment about the storm can only be done in a storm.
Don't you dare do it, though I know it's the logical conclusion, but it's pretty heartless.
Glad to see your brain is not rusty yet. It only took you 3 sentences to draw the conclusion which took the seminar a week to reach.
A week?
That proves you are capable of the project.
The robot in charge puts a document on the table.
The history maintenance team has forecast different critical points of this storm.
Penguin!
Foundation investigators are on their way.
Oh, mother! Okay, wait, I'm overwhelmed. I did not listen. To Vienna dispatched. This is Marcos. Who is this? Greta Hofmann. Greta, I didn't know you existed. You're extremely mother. And you are extremely baby. Different? Critical point of... What the fuck does it mean? Okay, these are Foundation investigators. The little penguin. Marcus, he's an investigator. Sorry, I'm looking
If Manus Vindicte still plans to accelerate the storm, like what they have done in 1929, there will be a high possibility that their people will show up at the transformation point of history and society, also known as the critical point of time, the center of the storm.
Oh, now I get it.
Your sister, Greta Hofmann, is also one of the investigators.
His sister? Oh my god, you told me I would meet her soon. No, you told me I would know more about her soon. So this means I was gonna meet her. If she's with Marcus, then she's in the next chapter. Mother, why aren't you pullable? Why isn't she pullable? Why isn't she pullable? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Greta, please. It's also okay. Oh. Fuck, and she has a brother.
I have no interest in any Hoffmans other than myself.
Oh.
We have different perspectives.
Okay. Oh no, not okay. But okay, I hate doomed siblings. I hate doomed siblings so much. That's a trope I cannot suffer because I love my sister with every fiber of my being. If anything happens to her, the responsible people will catch these ends so fucking quick. I have fought with people so much for so little. You don't understand. You cannot give me doomed siblings.
It is okay. I am just here to inform you that if any of the investigators successfully send the information of the ritual back, the research about the immunity of the storm will be conducted immediately. Take your time and be mentally prepared. But once the storm alert is issued, we only have 24 hours to verify the feasibility of the ritual. I wish you will be fully prepared by then.
The robot gets out of the room, leaving him no right to choose. Her feet crash into the floor, making a steely sound. Enigma's eyes flicker toward the document. Oh my god, the face on the top is familiar to him. He pulls out the drawer and takes out a scrap of paper. This is the last code he didn't give anyone. Code? The age of humans has come to an end. Oh, that's the different opinion.
One thing is for sure now. The age of humans has come to an end.
He's not giving up, though. The end. I feel I know why I will cry next chapter. I feel it in my bones. I feel doomed siblings. I feel a mother-daughter relationship cut short. And I feel, this is also the Isolde chapter, isn't it? So I feel doomed girlfriends. So I feel so many reasons to cry my eyes out. Thank you for trying to warn me. I got to it. Yes, E lucevan le stelle is Isolde's. I remember it. And I did a trailer reaction for this part of the plot. If you wanna see me react to the trailers, they were bonkers, they were beautiful. But if you want to see react to the trailers, I will put the trailer reaction link at the end of the video. Feel free to click on it once this video is over, which is now. Now the video is over. I wanna just... This is old. Yes, okay. Beautiful. Fantastic. And also incredibly sad, and I hope I'm so wrong. I hope I'm incredibly wrong. I cannot wait to be wrong in every way possible. Because this game usually doesn't really let me guess like that. So maybe it's just setting things up and I'm seeing the game, setting things up, but then it's gonna last second go the other direction. That would be great. But then what would I be crying about? I don't wanna know. Don't tell me because I'll find out anyway. But before I find out anyway, I'm gonna start the event for this version. I will react to the version trailer too. I forgot I have to react to the version trailers. So I will post a trailer reaction next week, and if I can, I will also post the part 1 of the event. I'm gonna try and record it in tiny bits of 1 hour or 1 hour 20, like this video or this recording. I don't know how long the video will be. Probably the same, because there's not much to cut. But for this video though, I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like it, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!